Hey guys, welcome back to this week's video, and today I have some affordable French girl fall winter pieces to share with you. I was just recently introduced to this new clothing brand, and it's an affordable clothing brand. They have this like French girl style and whole like vintage romance type of look. They did reach out to me and asked if I would be interested in sharing a couple pieces from their website. So I went ahead and chose several pieces that I felt reflected my style and that I thought would be fun to share with all of you. I'm going to be styling them all up. We are going for a full out French girl look, but it's going to be holiday-ish. So I am going to be giving you my first impressions of this brand. I'm going to be trying everything on. I'm going to let you know what the fit is like. And of course, everything is going to be linked down below in my description box. Before I jump into these outfits though, do subscribe if you have not subscribed yet or you are new here to my channel. I do have a new video up for you every week. Everything that I have here is for the girly romantic. Like there's no other way to put it. Extremely feminine romantic style inspiration for you. So if you do want to see more, don't forget to click that notification bell on the side after you subscribe as well, because that will notify you as soon as my video is up. And be on the lookout because I have an incredible girly gift guide coming for you. I have been working so hard on it. I think you're gonna find it very helpful. That video is coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. But I'm ready to get right into this video for you. I have lots of outfit inspiration and yes. So let's get right into it. The very first piece that instantly stood out to me as I was trying to choose the pieces that I wanted to share with you in this video was this dress. This is a lace trim pearl strap velvet maxi dress. And to me, this just was screaming holiday. This was totally giving me Great Gatsby, like flapper style. I don't know, there's something about it that was just making me think of that era. The one feature to this dress that really drew me in was the pearl straps in the back. And if you have been watching my videos for a while, you know how much I love an open back. I think that that is just so elegant. And this piece with a like very simple, very minimal neckline, and then this very elegant open back with the pearls just is so elegant to me. Like it is so French girl, and even with like the lace trimming on it, it is very, very detailed to an extent as well. So I loved those unique qualities of this piece. The one thing I am a little bit concerned about is that these would come undone. Like the clip might actually open as I'm wearing the dress, and like that could be very embarrassing. It did feel very sturdy, so I don't think that would be a problem. With this dress in particular, I would suggest either a strapless bra or an adhesive one, but I did end up getting this in a size medium. I am actually very pleasantly surprised with the fit. I felt like it fit me pretty well. Just to kind of help you out, if you are interested in the sizing, I am going to leave my measurements in the description box in case that might be helpful. I'm typically a size 8 in dresses and it fits very nicely. A little bit snug around the hips, but I feel like that's kind of the style of the dress and that's just my body shape. I did also want to mention the dress does come lined, but the lining just hits me at a weird spot. So it hits me like literally right here. It's just a weird spot on my hips. So I did end up throwing a slip underneath it just that it sat right. I think eventually I might actually go ahead and take this lining out because I don't think that it's all that needed. If I just have a slip underneath it, it'll be totally fine. I decided to style this with like a classic party shoe, just a strappy sandal. And then I just thought it'd be fun to include like a little sparkly clutch. So I've had this Kate Spade little handbag in my wardrobe forever, and I just thought it would look really cute with this outfit. And I think that there's definitely some other ways that I want to style this up in a more like girly way, but I thought this was a little bit more classic, a little bit more French girl, if you will. And of course, a white teddy coat on top of this whole look is so party season. I'm thinking that this might actually be the outfit that I wear for my work party, so we shall see. I actually have a lot of different options, and I think I might actually have you all help me choose my work party outfit. But yes, what do you think of this outfit? I could even style like a turtleneck underneath it, like a white one. So if you are someone who really likes the neutral colors, I think this would be a really good option. It's just so minimal and elegant, but there's details to it that really romanticize it, and that's what I love about it. My next pick was this layering turtleneck. It's actually like a sheer floral, and not embroidered, but like this sheer turtleneck. There were some from Free People that I was looking at, but I saw that they had this one, and let me tell you, I'm so surprised, pleasantly surprised with this. Like, it really does have a luxurious feel to it. Like, I'm very impressed with how this is made. I did get this in a size medium, and it fits really nice, like even just room to work with, but it's comfortable. Like, I don't feel like this has to be super fitted. And the thing that I like about it is you could always layer this under sweaters, under dresses. You could wear it on its own with like a really cute bralette styled underneath it with high-waisted wool pants. Like, there's just so many different ways to use a piece like this, and this is definitely an essential. I just really like how it's a little bit looser, but it still gives that nice layered look. It's not bulky underneath dresses. To style up the rest of the outfit, I did go for my white lace up boots that I'm just reaching for non-stop these days. And then I also styled my crop jacket on top of this. This is actually a very similar look from my previous video, but this is just a go-to look for me. I really love this mini dress, and I've been wanting to find a knit sweater like this, or like a layering turtleneck that would work really well underneath it, other than my silk tops. So I'm really happy that I have an alternative. I can change up the look a little bit. And just to kind of give it that Emily in Paris look, I did kind of go a little bit further and include a little pink handbag just to kind of accessorize it up a little bit and go the extra mile for that French girl look. Next two pieces are both from the website, and I wanted to go ahead and style them together because I just could not help myself. This is just the perfect French girl look. One is a knitwear top, like a button-down cardigan, and then this one is a longer maxi styled skirt, but it has a very elegant slit on the side. So let me go into more detail about the top first. It's that button-down cardigan, like I mentioned. It's a ribbed style, lots of stretch. I got it in a size medium. The one thing that I did do to this top is I went ahead and steamed it down when I actually styled it for you, because the collar was kind of like moving. It just didn't want to lay right for me, so I felt like after I steamed it, it laid much better. It does kind of like to pull up a little bit though, so I would keep that in mind. But the fit is really nice. I like the look that I'm getting from it. It's just a really nice, once again, basic piece to have, especially if you love the French girl style, because you see a lot of this type of thing, just like a basic cardigan. And I think it looks amazing with this skirt. But okay, I have to tell you, the inside of this is incredible. It has a really nice lining. Like, it just feels very luxurious. I'm impressed, especially for the price point. I was a little bit iffy about the color at first, but it's really grown on me. I love shades of like beige and brown, but sometimes they can get tricky. Like, I don't want them to wash my skin tone out, and I feel like that can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but this color has grown on me. It does have like a little bit of stretch to it, and the only thing I wish is that the waist was like a little bit, not higher, but like just a little bit more tapered in, but that is something that I can go ahead and do on my own. I did once again get this in a size medium, and I feel like this one kind of runs a little bit big, which is actually nice because I'd rather run big than too small. I can just go ahead and take it in and fit it how I need it to my shape. But to kind of make it a little more French girl, I did go ahead and decide to style a beret with it. This is one of my favorites from any of the stories. I actually kind of like how I'm getting different shades of brown. Since I am going very French with this outfit, I thought I definitely needed to have a good classic pair of shoes. I felt like this just needed my Sarah Flynn shoes. It's the finishing touch for that French girl look. It really ties everything together. And I mean, the French girls invest in their shoes. They really do. They have amazing footwear. I thought it would be fun to include these in because they just give off that look, very, very classic, but winter as well, with the suede. And just to kind of add a little bit more of like a holiday twist to the outfit, I did go for a red lip and a red handbag. This is the handbag that I included into the look. This is one of my teddy blank handbags I've had forever, and it's just like a very luxe looking handbag with the red leather. Very festive. But I did also include a red lip. This is a liquid lipstick from Huda Beauty. It's the shade in Alluring. I've had this forever. I really need to get a new one. I actually am looking for a red lipstick for the holidays. And I do prefer the liquid lipsticks. I feel like they actually stay on my lips and I'm comfortable with them. So if you have a liquid lipstick to recommend to me, please do. I'm going for that like classic French lip, the red lip. If you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments because I am on the hunt for one, and it's kind of like my Christmas gift-ish that my husband is going to get for me for Christmas. Those were the two things I ended up styling with this outfit that I think really make it a little bit more holiday. This next piece that I chose off of their website is referred to as their classic button-down shirt, and let me tell you, I am so excited about this shirt because for one, it has that button-down style that I just have to have in my blouses. Like everything down to my silk blouses, my most worn blouses have this very detailed button feature on most of them, even whether it's just in the cuff. And this one has buttons on the cuff. That type of thing is just so important to me. I like details like that. So when I saw this blouse, I really wanted to try it out. So I will say with this one, I think on camera it's going to come off a little bit different of a color, but it's got a little bit of a green tint, almost like a sage green. Like half the time I feel like it's sage green, and then other times I'm like, okay, that's definitely like a bluish gray. So the color's a little bit tricky. It's a really pretty color. It just kind of changes almost. It doesn't change, but you know, sometimes when you look at it, you're like, oh, I think that's a different color than I thought it was. So this type of color does have a tendency to kind of wash me out. So that is the one thing that I'm like, oh man, I hope that this, because I really love the style of it, but I do think that this color isn't always the most flattering on my skin tone. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I would definitely love it if it was just in white, but it's okay to mix up my colors a little bit. I still think it's really pretty though, and it is in a different fabric too. It's almost like it's not suede. It's not suede, but it has like a grip to it and it's very soft. I really like it. I went ahead and styled this with my wool trousers, my plain ones. I have a plaid pair and then I just have a plain like grayish brown pair, and this color is a little bit off for my wardrobe because I like more like whites and ivory, but it's a nice twist. I feel like it does go nicely with these trousers. It's a light enough color that it's not gonna clash with them. So I paired these two together and oh my goodness, I feel like I'm getting such a vintage French girl look with this one. I love it. Definitely like that retro feel to it. I did go ahead to kind of finish up the look. Went ahead and styled a cardigan on top of it, and I went for my Sarah Flint shoes again. This outfit with the cardigan styled on top, the wool trousers, the low block heel, it just comes across as a more everyday outfit, and I really like that about this one. I couldn't do a French girl lookbook without including a blazer. This was the very second thing that really drew me in when I was trying to see if I wanted to do a review on this brand, and as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh great, I'm hooked. So I really liked the look of it online, and I was hoping that it was going to be the same quality look in person, and I'm very pleasantly surprised with this one. There are some things that I noticed about it that I didn't really see when I was looking at it online. So one thing being, it is a one button blazer, but instead of having like a metal button or like a plasticky button, it actually has a cloth button. So I think it helps keep the blazer elevated and not like cheap looking or anything. The fabric is soft and it just has like a nice weight to it as well. I will say, like, I would love it if it had the same lining as the inside of the skirt. I don't know, are they the same? Am I just kind of overthinking that? I feel like the lining of the skirt is much better than this one. It's not bad, but I just kind of noticed that they're probably the same. I don't know. But my favorite thing about it is the print. I love this floral print. It is very detailed and well done, especially for an affordable blazer. I did decide to style it on top of one of my maxi dresses. That tends to be the way I like to wear my blazers. You can always style it on top of pants or leggings or anything like that, but I have this Reformation dress that's been sitting in my wardrobe and not being worn, so I thought it would be fun to style this blazer on top of it, and I love the look. And of course I'm going to go for lace-up boots. These are just my go-to. I always have to have my lace boots on hand. They're just more of my everyday style shoe that I enjoy wearing. I just have a lot of things that'll go with a piece like this, and I'm really excited when you take a winter piece like this and include a floral pattern on it. It just makes it all the better. This next piece that I picked off of their website is such a classic, but it's actually one that I just am always in need of in my wardrobe. This one is actually called their Romance Cable Knit Crew Sweater. So have the word romance in there and you've probably got my interest. It's definitely nowhere in comparison to my Free People sweater, the really heavy one. So I don't think like it's gonna keep me the most warm. I would definitely layer something underneath it, but it is a really cute look. And I think you can get a lot of different, I mean, obviously with the white, I can get a lot of different looks from it. So I do like that about it. I think it's very, it would be nice for a day where it's not like super windy or anything, and you don't need a coat or anything. You could wear something like this underneath it. It would also layer nicely under a coat. But I did go ahead and decide to style it with my plaid Brooks Brothers trousers, because this is definitely going for another like vintagey look. And then just to go the classic route, I did go for my Sarah Flynn shoes, because I mean the color palette is perfect. It's kind of my go-to shoe that I like to style with my trousers at the moment. I just feel like they work really well with wool pants. I am so excited about this next one because it is so elegant and it has pearls. So I discovered this high-waisted pearl tweed skirt. I knew that I had to give this a try. It does have the faux button down, so these are sewn shut, which, thank goodness, I always have problems with that. If you are shorter than me, this is going to be a maxi style on you, but for me, it's more of like a mid-axi length. I feel like I should have sized down to a small in this one actually, because it is pretty oversized in my waist. Now I can bring it in myself. My definition of high waist is probably different than what the normal high waist is. I like the extra high, but I will say with the skirts, maybe consider sizing down. But it does have a zipper in the back, and you do also get like an extra pearl button in case something happens. And these are nice looking pearl buttons too. They kind of remind me of the Love Shack Fancy pearls. Like, oh, that's what it reminds me of, that Love Shack Fancy wool mini skirt with the pearl buttons. It kind of is giving me that look, but in a maxi style, which I am all about. I'm actually thinking, would this look right with this jacket layered on top? I am all for it, especially with white lace-up boots. Oh my goodness, I'm totally getting all the outfit inspiration. I am looking at it though. It is not lined. I just noticed that, which I don't think that would be too much of a problem because it is a thicker tweed style. I thought it looked perfect styled with my Lily Silk blouse. And then on top of it, I went ahead and styled my pink Santini coat. And of course, I had to include my white lace-up boots as the footwear because you're just getting that very romantic Victorian look from this, but it's still French girl. There's definitely that like that French girl look to it too. So a little bit of a different twist to this one, but I really like how it turned out, and I'm really excited about the wear that I'm going to get from this skirt, because once I get it altered and fitted, I think that this is going to be a classic item in my wardrobe. I'm really hoping so, at least. I was also thinking with this outfit, I recently came across this cute beret hat off of Etsy, and this is a little sneak peek into my gift guide, but how cute does this look with this outfit? Oh my goodness, I love the shade of pink with this beret hat. I think it's so cute. I just loved the color, like the really pale pink with the ivory and silk. You get such a luxe look from this outfit, and just kind of mixing it in with the coat too. I thought it was such a look, like just so much going on, but it works. I have one more piece to share with you, and it is velvet. Okay, but I wasn't sure how I felt about this one. On the website, it looked amazing, but it is this dress, and it has this big bow in the front. Oh my goodness, what is up with me and bows right now? I mean, bows have always been my thing, but a big bow like this on a dress, yes. I think the only thing, the shape of the dress, well, for one, I should have sized down. I got it in a size large, and I would definitely have done much better with a medium. With this one, I feel like I would it would feel much more my style if it was in either like a soft pale pink, like this color of pink. That would just make a sugar plum fairy look. That's what I want. But also even like a red velvet color, or I don't know. I think the black is just, it's too dark. I love black, but in this style of dress, I feel like it's just kind of giving me a little bit of an off look. I'm not sure what it is. But I wanted to go and share this with you because I do like it. I just think that if I were to make it my style, in my personal look, I think that a lighter color would be much better for the whole style. Like, I think it definitely, I like it. It does have like that flared ruffled hem at the bottom, and in order to kind of turn this into a little bit more of the girly style that I like, I decided to style it up with my Santini coat, my pink coat, and then I also went for just the like the party sandal, the block heeled sandal, because I didn't like how it looked with the boots. I just felt like it wasn't quite my look, even though boots are my look. I don't know, does that make sense? I was just struggling a little bit to style this one up to make it look like my style. So I think if I was going to do it again, I would probably choose a different velvet dress. I'm glad that I chose the ivory pearl strap one because I think that one is definitely much more my style. But this one, there are definitely things I like about it. That is everything that I have to share with you for today's video, and I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed these outfits. Be on the lookout because I have holiday outfits coming your way. I am starting to get on those this week, and I'm very excited about the holiday gift guide that I have coming for you. Like, I just have some really great content coming, so make sure that you are subscribed. Like the video if you enjoyed this, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.